First of all, I would like to say good afternoon to teachers and hello everybody. Today I'm going to explain and show you about the types of the paragraph and what does the paragraph mean, what are the kinds of the paragraph. So now let's move to our content. In my content, we have four. So the first one is paragraph, the second one is classification, and the third one is compare or contrast, and the last one is practicing for each paragraph. It means that I will show an example of classification paragraph and compare or contrast paragraph. So now let's start. What is paragraph mean? Generally, paragraph is a piece of the sentence that flashes out a single idea and organizes that related to the topic, also support the writer's main idea. And do you know why it is very important and why we always write a paragraph every day or every time in classwork or everywhere? Yes, because paragraph shows a reader where the subdivision of a paragraph begin and end. And thus have the reader see the organization of the paragraph and grasp its main point. A paragraph can contain many different kinds of information. A paragraph could contain a series of brief examples of a single long illustration of a general point. It could be describe a character, a place, a nature, a people, or process, narrate a series of events, something like that. So move to types of paragraph. Uh, in my mind, I think that a types of paragraph, it has many. So I will show you only some for today. So the first one is description paragraph, definition, classification, sequence, compare or contrast, narrative, persuasive, and expository. So today I chose only two types to explain to all of you guys and also teachers. The first is compare and contrast, and the second is classification paragraph. So now let's move to classification paragraph. What does it mean? A classification paragraph is a type of expository paragraph that groups of thing or idea or something else into a specific category. It means that you need to decide more specific and clearly about your topic. So move to the question, how do we write the classification paragraph? One more question, and what is the purpose and why it is? Why should we write the classification paragraph? So the way that we write the classification paragraph, uh, first we need to determine your topic that you wish to write about. The second one is you need to brainstorm your idea, collect your idea to keep in one place. So like you see, step one, select the item to classify and create a category related to that item. You see, the same that I said at the moment. So for instance, sports shoes, the topic about the sports shoes can be classified into running, walking, hiking, football or playing basketball or playing tennis or playing other related to the sports shoe. So move to step two, compose the topic sentence that provides an overview the entire paragraph. Each sentence within a paragraph relates to the topic. So in step two here, you do not announce writing intent with a sentence such as now I am writing about sports shoe. No, we don't use now I am going to write. Now I am writing. No, we don't use. We need to use better example of a topic sentence would be before buying sports shoes, decide blah, 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 something like that. So move to step three. Step three, develop the classification paragraph supporting details with a sentence describing each type within a class. So for example, for jogging, sports shoes caution the impact on the riders with while sports shoes for walkers has slightly different padding. So in step 3 here, we need to use transitional phrases as we move from one class to another so that the paragraph has coherence. So you will got it and understand clearly about step 2 and step 3. So move to step 4. Step 4 here compose a closing sentence for the classification paragraph that provides a general statement about the subject. It means that you need to show that a kind of sports shoe, what is the type of, what is the kind of, and what is the duties, what is their works to do with on the sports shoes. So you need to show and tell us more details about this in step 4. So move to step 5. This is the last one. Ensure and checking while you read it again. It means that this is the last one, so you should must be done for every type of paragraph. Need to look for errors in paragraph structure, sentence, punctuation, or some spelling and individual words or grammar, especially grammars and also the subject also. So move to in this part, a classification paragraph separate items are grouped into categories according to shared characteristics depending on the subject. You may be asked to classify people, organisms, things, or ideas. So every paragraph or essay or something that you write, like writing, we have 3 parts: topic sentence, supporting sentence, and concluding sentence is the last one. It's like you eat hamburger. We have head, body, and the last one. So the topic sentence of the classification paragraph here, we have to identify what is to be classified and the categories used. Supporting sentence give more information about each of the category. So you need to, when you divide already, you need to like sports shoes at the moment, when you divide already, you need to take the that you divide, need to give more information and real detail or some example to make it sense to the reader. So move to the concluding sentence. It's your option that you need to choose your writing that related to your topic. So it's your choice or it's your option to write at the last one. So move to the purpose of classification paragraph. So move to the purpose of classification paragraph. So the purpose of classification paragraph is clearly to define something and place it in a group according to some basic of rules so that it only fits in one group. So it's make you clearly and make it sense in your paragraph. So it make you clear and understand, don't misunderstood it understanding about this topic or about this paragraph that you like about it. So move to traditional expression. So traditional expression is the word that the clue was that we had to write on the paragraph. So we have the first type, second kind, last category, one kind, the last group. So we have more words about this, so that I show you on the screen here. So move to an example. The topic is what are the types of the bottle? So in my paragraph, I said in reality, people use many types of bottle. Reality, yes, for sure. Some use glass bottle, plastic bottle, hot bottles, and something more extra. So one until extra here is the topic sentence that I categorize and decide about the type of bottle, and we have more, you can add more. And then the glass bottle are used to put until natural. This is a supporting sentence that I take plastic bottle to explain and show you an example to tell you and make more detail to get you understand and clear about it. So ultimately, until people use them, is the last point, is the concluding sentence that you're optional, you can write it, but you need to relate it to the topic, not outside the topic. So move to the compare or contrast paragraph. A compare or contrast paragraph here is the kind of the paragraph that paragraph shows something similar or compare one thing to another thing, like people, nature, or animal, how it is different and how it is similar. So, and do you know how do we write the compare paragraph? So, okay, we move to the way that we write the contrast paragraph. So the first one, so the first one is choose to related the subject. So first of all, you need to choose the related subject. Don't choose two subjects that are completely unrelated, because if you do that, it's going to be really hard to compare them, and you can't find the similarity and difference. So choose the two subjects that you can find and the difference and similarity. So choose two related subject. You choose any subject that you think that you do it easy. So the second way is brainstorming by your own way. You need to, this step is you need to collect your idea, keep in one place. So collect every idea or benefit or disadvantage your idea, keep in one paper or one place. So the third one is topic sentence. The topic sentence, make sure you include both topic that your paragraph is going to cover. So you want your reader to know exactly what is you are going to compare, or you are going to make something different, like something like that. So the fourth step, you need to supporting details group together. So follow your topic sentence with your supporting details. So all of those ways, they are the same and different, and make sure that you group with those details together in some ways that makes sense. So everybody clear? So I think you clear it. And the last step is including sentence. So it's also have your reader if you include clue words about some phrases. So we have a lot of phrases about the clue words. So I show only some in the screen here. We have on the other hand, both, differ from, and also unlike. So it make the reader will understand that this step or this part is the concluding sentence. So move to an example. Contrast between baking or staying in hotels is the topic that I show you about the contrast paragraph. So in here, I show about the between backpacking or staying in hotel. What are the differences? So traveling is a hobby which many people now enjoy it. A hobby which is becoming more and more popular as opportunities for travel become greater. So travel become until greater, here is the topic sentence that we describe about your topic related to your topic. That contrast between backpacking or staying in hotel is related to our travel or abroad somewhere else. So two of more common until the hotel of their customers. Here is the supporting sentence that we have to follow up your topic sentence to describe what is the hotels and the backpacking difference. So backpacking difference, you need to write it and show some example about the backpacking different and similar or something like that if you have more ideas. So hotels, staying in a hotel, you need to write an example of the cost of the security of the hotel, make it different or write some different or some similar with the backpacking. Yes, and in brief, there are many here. Is the in concluding sentence that you describe about the difference between hotels and backpacking. Yes, so that's all of my example, and that's all of my explanation, and show you of the kind and types of the paragraph. So now, that's all. Thank you for your enjoying and listening to my explanation. goodbye teachers, and goodbye friends.